Hello, beautiful soul. Let's talk about developing our intuition through the power of sound. I'm Emily Jarrett Hughes. I'm a Spring Forest Qigong certified trainer and healer, and this is part 2 of a 4-part series on using the 4 pillars of Spring Forest Qigong to help us develop our intuition. So we're covering over the series sound, movement, breath, and the mind and visualization. Master Lin talked about using sound, using chanting for our to help strengthen our intuition. And at first I was so surprised when he mentioned this. I thought, I can't wait to develop my intuition and have movies on the screen of my mind. But it's here's why I think he's saying this. Our intuition is about connecting to information way beyond just the limit of our mind and what we know and our experience, but tapping into the wisdom and in the information in the whole universe. So the sound is a beautiful way to activate our resonance, our receptors, our connection to the universe. Even if it's simply the sound Om. That brings us back to home, that first sound in the universe. Generally speaking, the sounds from the 6 Taoist healing sounds that are very nourishing for the body, they are best for helping us with yes-no questions. And if you're trying to discern something more about the sort of maybe the spiritual conundrum somebody you're helping is wrestling with or something like that, you might use more like the 6-word chant or the Heart Sutra or something like that. So we are going to start kind of small because it's great to build confidence starting small. The Tianmu again is a system. It's not just a third eye, it's receptors all over our body that we're activating through that whole body vibration of chanting. And it's a system that helps us both receive and send and transform information. So we're going to practice both receiving and sending with the power of sound. All right, so because it's the height of summer, I'm going to have us chant the sound for the heart, Ker. And that sound, the Ker sound in Chinese, the language, the R is much higher up towards like the tongue. The tip of the tongue is pointing towards the roof of the mouth, much more than in English. The R is more towards the front of the mouth. And so the sound is going to vibrate over the tongue. And this is important to think about and notice just whenever you're chanting it, but especially because there might be times that you're using chanting for your own intuition, and it's maybe you want to be quiet. And in that situation, you still breathe. You still have your mouth in that position. You still notice the vibration of the breath and the intention of that sound going over your lips, or in this case, really over your tongue. Okay, so the sound is Ker, K-E-R. And let's just take a moment to chant that sound, get grounded in the sound in case you're less familiar with it. Ker. Noticing the sound over the tip of your tongue. Ker. And now we've been chanting it nearly silent, but feel the sound vibration still going over your tongue. Okay, so I can imagine now that you're in the grocery store or the kitchen and you want to be finding the best thing for you to eat for your heart. Maybe you know you need to sleep better, that's often a heart thing, or any number of reasons. You want to make sure your heart is doing well. So let's practice chanting the sound and feeling how through the sound we resonate with some different foods. Okay, so let's start with a red apple. And so you're going to chant the sound and see how that sound resonates through our hands as we detect with the apple. Okay, now we're going to detect some really fiery, hot red salsa. If you want salsa and salt and yummy salty chips, here we go. Detecting how that resonates with Kur. Okay, and then one more. Some extraordinarily fancy, delicious chocolate. Gonna chant and feel how that vibration in your heart resonates with the chocolate for you right now. Okay, so that gives you an introduction to really sensing into using sound to help you tune into what really is resonating with our bodies, not maybe what always gets our mouth watering. So we're going to also just remember we can send this sound, even if it's sending silently. So you can think of somebody you know that is maybe having a heartache or a heart challenge or just not sleeping well or any of those things. And through our visual, through the power of sound and the power of our Tianmu, we're going to send that sound into their heart so that it can help heal and bring their heart into greater resonance and balance with their body. Right? So pick that person, and we're going to chant for that sound, sending that sound. Feeling a beautiful resonance from that. Beautiful. Let's take a gentle breath. Rub your hands. Massage your face. And thank you. Thank you for joining me for this quick opportunity to play with and expand our comfort with what it is to develop our intuition through Spring Forest Qigong. I look forward to seeing you next time. Until then, I send my love. Wish you a beautiful day. Bye for now.